Hammer last June. We obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordo.
All right, we're going to do this over because apparently my audio the last 10 minutes didn't work. So hold on one second. All right, it's Anime Horror Madman, aka Dr. Dead. We're going to do this over, but I'm going to do it a little differently than I said a second ago. It's not going to be as fun because audio is being a shitbag. So I'm sorry about that. But let's go back to what I said before. So hold on one second. It happens every once in a while, not a big deal. Happy end of Black History Month. And yeah, we'll do something a little different than what I did a second ago. That video's gone, so don't be mad about it. It's just 10 minutes of me just repeating the
You know,
same
it
shit
happens so often. I walk down the street and someone 20 or 30 or 40 years old will come up to me and say, "You are Mr. Rogers, aren't you?" And then they tell me about growing up with the neighborhood and how they're passing on to the children they know what they found to be important in our television work. Like expressing their feelings through music and art and dance and sports and drama and computers and writing, and invariably we end our little time together with a hug. I'm just so proud of all of you who have grown up with us, and I know how tough it is some days to look with hope and confidence on the months and years ahead. But I would like to tell you what I often told you when you were much younger. I like you just the way you are. And what's more, I'm so grateful to you for helping the children in your life to know that you'll do everything you can to keep them safe and to help them.
Okay. Now, first I want to say rest in peace, Mr. Rogers. He was a profile figure, and he did die ironically during Black History Month. And if you've been watching my videos, you know why this concept's important to me as the friendly neighbor, of course. I did use a different video earlier, but it's all good. Now, before we continue, I was going to say, again, Sugar, I love you. I miss you, gorgeous. I really do. Every day. On topic, I got some thumbnails. I was going to drop a video today. I'm not. I might drop some late rendition drops. The Power Ranger video, the other one. Then I'll go back to my main channel. Drop something different. I'm watching Trigun a little bit outside of Black History Month stuff we'll be doing on here. Obviously, Neo, Yakuza 3. It's been fun as fuck. But we're back to doing that, and then I'll be thinking of some new concepts shortly. It's not that anime is trash, nothing like that. It's just conceptually, I'm not interested as much. Not just because I'm busy. I literally am just not interested as much. So, Hell's Paradise, and definitely dropping a video on that, though. There's a couple other joints I had sitting for the season I might pick up. If I find a gem, we'll talk about it. But ain't nothing really crazy we're going to be talking about anime-wise. Probably for like another 3 weeks. So, for right now, on the topic of what I was saying, woke up to Israel bombing Iran in the United States. I also made a joke about the comedic writers of SNL is going to have a field day. The Jewish writers in particular. And if you were a SNL watcher, you already know they've been running that shit since the 70s. Nothing special. Nothing like a big Black History Month gift of the United States and Israel attacking Iran. Before I go back to what I was saying earlier, what I said was Trump has basically been playing not just a Jedi mind trick, but mind games with the United States people and political backers where you need to get money out of politics. He's the main funder of multiple political figures now. I mentioned like John Kerry, and I mentioned Rush Limbaugh as a joke, mostly. But just senators and other political figures that Donald Trump basically has funded, despite his inherent racism and statements that he's made. He's not the only one, and that's why I said Trump and Biden, unfortunately, are the same. Just Trump is just a wolf that expresses it and doesn't hide it, Biden hides it, and Biden's just too old and unfortunately mentally and physically incapable of taking care of himself to show you that publicly. If you knew Biden or watched any of his political debates back in the 90s, you know that's who he is, no matter who the fuck he changed to into his 80s. He's still that same evil nigga. Like, just because he's a Democrat don't mean shit. A lot of Americans pretend that they can't go on YouTube and pull a video up of Biden or Trump in their prime or in their age now, and they want to make it seem like they've changed. They have not changed. Their teams have changed. The teams that run them have changed. That's all it's different. And Trump's a little bit more off his shit since 2016. So you just got to be honest. Trump's only president because Biden mentally and physically couldn't take care of himself. Lie to yourself what you want. There's multiple states to the address to the United States. We literally saw and watched where he could not do it. He looked like when I wake up fresh out of bed, deer in the headlights, and a friend, stranger, and my sugar, you can't really care about what they're thinking or what they want, but you're still respectfully being nice. So you're not giving them eye contact or nothing. You just don't give a fuck, but you're trying to be nice because you want to be a douchebag, and you're talking. But when you're making an address or any type of interpersonal expression to an audience, a business, or a company, or goddamn the whole country, you need to look at the camera. Look in front of you directly. It's basic communications. Biden wasn't doing none of that. His body language physically was being carried around. He obviously wasn't fit to be president. The DNC wasted a lot of people's time trying to prep Kamala up, and they should have gave her faith. If they gave her faith in it earlier, there would have been value in it. I seen a recent thing about her rerunning again. I'm not even going to respond to that, even off social media. I'd say up front, I don't give a fuck. And I'll be honest, who I voted for, clearly not Trump. And it wouldn't have mattered what I voted for anyway, because I already knew Trump was winning. I don't even think it was past 10:30 at night. I voted for clearly the opposition, and they're like, oh, well, Trump won. It wasn't even 11 o'clock at night from my memory. So it had nothing to do with that. The DNC wasted everybody's time and money. If you donated for Kamala, I feel bad for you because they waited way too long. They should have did it months ago. It was to the point where when Trump won, I was like, why did they waste everybody's time? They should have did it months before that. There is no political campaign you can win 3 months later, or at least 3 or 5 months later, something like that. It's impossible. They ruined it, and they knew what they did. They just gave it to Trump. So, anyways, on topic, what I was basically saying was, not that I re-summarized that, which is pretty good. We're 11 minutes compared to the 7 that I had. Wow. So, basically, let's go back to what's going on.
Natanz and Isfahan. After that attack, we warned them never to resume their malicious pursuit of nuclear weapons, and we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to practice evil. But Iran refused, just as it has for decades and decades. They've rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions, and we can't take it anymore. Instead, they attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland. Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States military is undertaking a massive and ongoing operation to prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship from threatening America and our core national security interests. We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. We're going to annihilate their Navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our...
So, keep this simple. I don't really care. Terrorist proxy regime, Israel, United States. Man, if these niggas... you're going to see the jokes fly, okay? we about to go to Israel. We about to go to war with Israel and attack Iran, and it's the back and forth and World War III jokes I woke up to, and I'm just like, I'd rather live in my bed with my wife and just not care. I have seen these so many times, and now that I see it, I'm not bothered at all. It's weird. Interesting way to end Black History Month. You know, you wake up to Israel and the United States. I couldn't have, off my bingo card, I couldn't have imagined it. Like, it is outstanding.